Listen up, if you're spotting ads like this on your social media feed, there's a reason for it. If you're a UK driver, it's...
Welcome back, guys. It's me, Mike, aka Decimal Punt, and we are doing some more game dev. It is almost midnight, and we're in Unity, and the version we're using is 2022.3.26 F1. I did a stream about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, and I basically was setting out the level design, putting everything into place. We've got the starting area, we have lava hazard, we then have the magic projectiles, a platform area with some collapsing platforms, and that's where we got up to, guys. And I'm going to show you the level design. So if I zoom out, so you can see that there, and then I can show you this. This is basically the graph paper version that I did. And you can see this whole section we've done. So this stream, we're going to do this side. Where the C is, that's the checkpoint. We're basically going to do this whole section here. Okay? So it's going to be quite cool. I don't think it will take too long. I've already got the slime, so it's going to be a matter of just shaping the area and putting everything where it needs to go. So let's carry on. So this is kind of essentially part 2 of the level design implementation. So I've got some objects up the top here. We've got the bats, we've got the slime, we've got the moving platforms, spike traps, collapsible platforms, and then I'll just need to create a prefab for the solid platforms. So what we're going to do, we're going to dive straight in here, and we're going to get to work. So I just need to quickly check something. When the player's down the bottom. Yeah. I just wanted to check down the bottom. Yeah, they can't see up there. That's good. That's perfect. It's always hard to gauge because this white box is basically the camera that follows the player. So it's trying to get it so that you don't reveal, so that the camera doesn't reveal the secret areas. But sometimes, from memory, I think there are 1 or 2 platformers where you can see the hidden boxes. And Sonic the Hedgehog 1 always springs to mind. Right, let's crack on. So what we're doing here is we are creating the slime area. Right, so what we need to do is we're going to need I think a 2x2. $90 on the rotation. And then if I copy one of those, now what I like about this is when they bounce, the player should possibly see that treasure chest. I'm not too certain. I'm not too certain on that. I'm just looking at the layout. It is a tiny bit close to that one. Let's move that there. Okay. I'm just being conscious of that top section. Or is that a bit too tall? That goes too up. So the slime's gonna kind of be here. I've got to remember the player is one block tall. So maybe what I could do is bring that down there. Okay. That works a little bit better. So the player shouldn't be able to jump that, so with the slime they should be able to reach that. Okay, and then we'll get another one of those. Put that just at the end. And then put that there. And then this whole section here is going to be the vertical traversal. Is that too low? I have a feeling I might need to drop that down. Let's just see if we can traverse that, guys. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Interesting. that's a lot kind of lower. Okay, I need to make that slightly bigger then. Okay. I underestimated that. If we just bring that down a level then. I massively underestimated that. I genuinely thought that was tall enough. Let's try that. Welcome to the stream. That's a lot better, isn't it? Okay. Okay, right, we're gonna have to lower... Right, we're gonna have to lower that ceiling so that... You can reach it. You can reach it, guys. So the idea is the slimes are going to be here and you boing, like you bounce off of them. I mean, I can make that jump. It's doable. I'm just trying to think for people that might be a little bit inexperienced, like... What I love about this is that the treasure chest is seen at this point. So if the player missed it before, it's going to make them think, oh, there's a treasure chest, how do I get to it? You know, you get that in a lot of games. You actually sometimes get teased with where the secret is and then you figure out how to get there. That's quite a bit of fun when it comes to like the design of games, I guess. Am I happy with that? I mean, I am. I think that's in a good spot. I've tested that. We know it can be done. Tell you what, let's put the rest of the vertical up and see. Oops, I keep moving the grid. Dude. Right, let's copy this and just put that up there. Is that... because the traps, the vertical traps I've got are up the top here, guys. They're these little silver things here. So... so they were spaced apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it needs to be 4 wide. Is that 4 wide? It's 3 wide at the moment. Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to... I'm going to bring that down a tad. And then I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to do 0 on the Z. Actually, let's just create that. Because we're going to paint over the top of these platforms potentially. I've got the whole tile set ready to do once everything's been placed in. So it's kind of like Okay, all right. Let's um, let's just try that again and see how it feels. Oh, dude, that works so well. It's doing that, I think, because there's an edge on the platform. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. That works really, really well. Oh my god, it's perfect. I think 3x3... I think that's a nice spot, because what I found when I was doing this on the four grid apart, sometimes you'd lose the velocity on the jump as you were going higher, and it didn't feel fair on the player. Whereas that, I can easily, that's really easy to do. But then with the traps put in place, it's going to mix it up a little bit. So, if we go by, oh, I need to put the slimes in, guys. Oh, what have I just done there? Cancel. Right, let's go get Slimy. So, Slime Boy, let's get you, mate. What am I selecting now? Is that the nav mesh? Enemy slime. Let's get that and that. Okay. And then we're going to move them down here. Okay, so what this does, it basically moves between these points. Okay, one thing I've noticed, I think because of the space of that trigger, I mean, to be fair, if we go into the code of the slime, let's just play this focus just so I can check that Slimy is doing what he needs to do. Why did I give him a rigid body? Where's the enemy slime? Right, so what's happening is when that box hits... When that box hits one of those, it basically switches the sprite. So I'm just wondering why. I mean, that's working really well. If I shift... Okay, right, so what we need to do then is he will patrol between these 2 points. So if we make the roof... so if I get rid of that one... So up there, up. Okay. And it goes to that one. But it tends to go past it, so I'm going to move that just up one notch. 3. We need a 3, guys. Have we got a 3 anywhere? Is that a 3? Yes. Okay. Right, so that's where he goes just past that. So let's put that to 0. It's about there, isn't it? If we just test that again, we just watch his movement. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make this section, if I just get rid of that and that, and then if we copy that, let's see how that looks. That's working good, isn't it? That's working nicely. Okay. Right, so now we know roughly the space. So I'm just thinking we can probably move this stuff across. So there's a little notch there. I could probably make that a... Didn't I get a 3 a moment ago? I'll probably get rid of that one and put a 3 in there. That one. Do 90 on the Z. Okay. And I'll just watch the slimes do their thing. Okay. Well, I need to move it across a tad. In that case, what we'll do is we'll get rid of that and we'll just duplicate the 3. And then we'll get these ones and move those across. And we'll just watch that back. So we're just watching the movement of the slimes, making sure it's right. Yeah, that's good. And then if we jump down there and just see. Dude, why are you not... What? Why is my jump mechanic not working? Why is the bounce not on the slime? What? What did I do? Oh my god, what have I done there? Right, you need to go in your folder, mate. My god, that is a lot of platforms. Triggers, slime. Right, so basically what's happened is the collision boxes on the slimes have come off for some reason. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? So we'll just put that in the folder with the other slime. Enemies. Enemies, slime. I'll call him 1. And then this one will be 2. Right, now why is that come off? The sprite is misaligned, so that's the box, so we need to move the slime back. If I do 0, 0, right, needs to be 1.9, and then that's 1, let's try 0.5. Okay, that looks good to me. Right, so the sprite needs to be 0.5, 1.12, 0.5, and we'll just check that. So if I just select both, there we go, the collision box is right, the bounce is in the right place. Okay, that's better. Oh, what a pain. Now they're working. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so the player reaches about... If we just watch, we can actually see how high the player jumps. You've got to remember, the square on the player is 1 square wide, so we need... We need to put the coins about there. So the coins need to be 1 down from the top. Okay, let's put some coins in. Oh, this is fun. I might make... I feel like I want to make... With the coins... I did a small trigger. I'm thinking I should actually make the trigger larger, because essentially what the player has, if I just show you the player, guys, for those of you that haven't been following all the dev of this game, our player, that is the trigger box for the player. It's a square. So sometimes if it looks like you're touching the coin, you don't collect it because of that. So I think what I'm going to do to overcome that problem, I'm just going to make the collision box of that coin the whole 1x1 grid wide. So then the player will definitely collect it. So I'm just going to go into the prefab for the coin. And okay, that's ridiculous. What? Come on now. Don't be serious. Why did I put the box collider on the sprite? See, what's happened is the sprite I might just put it, I don't know why why did I put it on there? Why did I do that? See, basically, the size of the coin sprite was so small, I had to make it bigger. So what happens is we put the component on there, and the box collider is enormous. So we may as well just have it on here. So there we go. So now if I click the coins, there we go, you can see the collision box. Okay, so now if we test that again, it should be the player should collect the coins. Are you joking? I know why it's doing that. Okay, let's try again. Much better. Oh, hold on. Why am I not getting money? Oh, it wasn't adding to the the score. There we go. That's pretty fun, isn't it? Oh my god. I love that mechanic so much. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we are going to bring this down. If I bring this down, if I do basically we want to lower that down. I quite like that that gets nestled in there. And then if I just get a 5, I can get rid of one, two, three, 4. I don't know if I've got a 4 by. Do I have a 4 by platform? Oh, I do. Oh, that's handy. Perfect. Okay. Coins are in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that needs to be 1 up. So that's a 2. So if I went for a... Do I have a 3 somewhere? Let's copy that one. We will replace that one with that one. And then we'll move those up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then that needs to be 3 wide. Do 90, oh, 0 on the Z. And then we'll get that and move that across. Why have I got a 2 there? Why is there a 2? What's going on, dude? Okay. Right, I'm going to copy these coins. I'm going to just move these ones across 1. Okay. Let's just watch that in action. I'm actually going to quickly adjust the bounds. I think it's going to be on the player's script graph. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Where did I put my bounce? There we go. Okay, right, so it's minus 2.1. Let me just jot that down, guys. If I have that to be if I set that to, I don't know, say -1, we'll see how much bounce that gives us. Nothing. Alright, let's go -2.2. Now, what's quite annoying is the player's jump height is that, right? Oh my god, I'm in love with that mechanic so much. That took me... I can't remember how long that took me. I'm sure it was either 6 or 8 hours to get the wall jump mechanic. It was mad. Absolute madness. Right, now that if we go back to our level design, we've got the slime area done, so now we're going to do the vertical trap. This is going to be fun, this one. It's going to be very, very fun. So at the top, I have my traps. So we're going to, 1, 2, 3, we're going to move those down. Traps. Okay. I need to play it to see if they need to be readjusted, guys. Let's go get to that area. Okay. I could have another one, you know. 1, 2, 3 apart. Here we go. It's doable. Oh no! Yeah, that's definitely doable. That is doable. You take, I think it's 10% damage if you get hit by one of those. So I mean, what I was saying earlier about the velocity, if you stop moving, you kind of, you get a little bit stuffed. Should we have another one at the bottom? I think we could, you know. So it's 3 apart. So if I copy that one, so 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one there. You just have to keep going with that trap. The moment you slow down, you lose that velocity, and you get a bit stuffed. Okay, the player. I need to change just the order layer because those coins. Oh, look at that. Flawless. Look at that. It can be done. It can be done. Brilliant. I'm happy with that. Right, so the coins at the moment sit on top of the player. I don't want that, so we need to check the order layer of the sprite. So that's 15. Jesus Christ, bro. Doesn't need to be 15. Right, and then I'm also going to need to adjust the collision box for the gem as well, guys. There we go, she's on top of the coin there. Boom. I'm happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Right, let's just check the collision box on the gem. Pretty sure that's going to need doing as well. Yep, so what we'll do is, if I open up the gem prefab, where is my gem? So the box collider will have us 1 and 1. Job done. Nice and easy fix there. So if I click that, there we go. Perfect. What's the collider like for the feather fall? Should be, yeah, 1 1. Perfect. Okay, that is the that vertical section done here. Oh, we need some coins. Let's put some coins in the middle. Reward the player for their efforts. Let's do that. We'll do them 3 apart. It's a nice little reward, isn't it, for traversing through there. I don't know if I've been too generous with the coins, but I feel like I've put them in fun places, you know? Okay. And what I also like is the secret area. You won't really be able to see it from here. So, right, we're going to do the moving platform area now. Okay. I'll leave that collision box as it is for that one. Okay, so in this area we're going to have moving blocks. I want to give the player another checkpoint here. Because the chances are, you know, if they're not very good, like you've seen me do that, it's doable, it's timing. And the velocity. It's best to kind of like do it when they're coming down or just going up. But you can traverse up there in one go. So we've got a checkpoint once they've reached past this hard area. And then there's one here. So, like I say, they will probably lose a fair bit of health here. So we're going to say, here is a safe spot, my friend. Come and rest. But I was going to have, the checkpoint originally was going to be over in an alcove. Like over here. So let me just get that. I'm actually going to put that there. On the graph, it was originally in an alcove, but what I might do is just have a health potion on a table. I might just have it on the table instead. It's just because of the direction the statue's facing. I don't want to flip it. I mean, if I go on the checkpoint... To be fair... Actually, no, I could possibly flip that. Rotation on the X. If I did... If I did 180... Okay, that's a good... I mean, I kind of want them to all be facing the same direction. No, I've got to stick with my my plan. It just doesn't... It would feel wrong that there's one statue that's not facing the same direction. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to flesh out the level for this particular area. So this area is the last area. So we're putting in the moving platforms, collapsible, and the AI bat that we've made. And then the lever puzzle is going to be at the top. So... okay. Why did I just copy that picture? Oh my god. Hold on. So we know the player is basically 2 blocks tall. Okay. So we're going to get... I think we could do a 2. 2 by 1. Is that too tall? It's quite a big room, isn't it? I made that a 3. Yeah, we'll do a 3 down here as well. How big was my door? Was it 4 tall? Okay. Let's go get our levers, guys. I do want to change the colour of those levers. I wasn't happy with them being purple. It's just a... Ugh. That actually looks pretty cool, having 3 different colours. It looks better than the purple. And those tones kind of, especially this one, it matches the kind of colour of the door. Oh. Let's put our gem in place. So we've got... Oh, we need the health potion. Okay, right, now we're going to put in the moving platforms. If I get Batty, my little bat, and I've got a nav mesh. That is why... Gonna put that there so it's just out of the way. Okay. No, why was the collision box just shifting out there? Don't do that to me. It doesn't feel right to have it close to the statue. I think maybe there. Let's give it a test, shall we, guys? Here we go. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it was a bit dickish to put that above above where the player just came from. So on that basis, I am going to shift these that way. And we're going to get 2. And we know the player can make that jump. So if I have that there so it's not in the way of the player. That one feels too easy to reach though. We know they can make that jump. So this is moving right to left. I know the player can jump 5 blocks. So if that's there, that's going to be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that needs to be a bit more like that. Oh! But then it's over the pit of doom. Yeah, so they need to jump 1 too high. One, two, three. Not sure if they'll be able to make that one. Let's move our player and the player start to here. Oh my god. Okay. Why is it not letting me select stuff? Bro. Why did I do that? Let's see if that's... How is it 2 in the morning? Let's give that a test. I could always just have one. No, I've got an even better idea. I have an even better idea. Nice. Nice. This is the last bit, guys. That is a cool secret area. I like that a lot. Now, are those blocks... were they too far apart? Let's see if that worked a little better. It felt a little bit... Hey, Legend. Thanks for tuning in, bro. How are you doing? Dude, this is not even finished yet. Excellent. And then if we go up this way... Oh! Did I put that too far apart? Yeah, okay, we need to bring that back one. Interesting. I didn't think that would be a problem. How you doing, legend? I can't remember the last time you tuned in. I'm pretty sure you're a follower. I remember your name. I can't remember the last time you tuned in to any stream of this Unity one. But yeah, this is basically done. All I need to do is that's annoying, isn't it? Right, we need to bring that back even one more. There we go. Yeah, I've been streaming this one a lot lately. This game is pretty much done. Once I've put in the last couple of bits. Ooh. Okay, right. So the sprite changes, so we need to oh my god, right, we need to just go in and change that colour. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah, sprite up, sprite down. Okay, let's just change that sprite down to be that. And then the sprite up, copy the green. So we have two alternating sprites if the lever is up or down. I'm glad I spotted that and tested that. Dude, you haven't seen the main menu. I'm going to show you the main menu, bro. Look at that, dude. How cool does that look? It's AI generated. I didn't do the artwork myself, but yeah, I generated that, and it's perfect. Perfect for the theme. Dude, why did... Let's try that again. Oh, bro. Oh my god, dude. There we go. Okay. Now we need to put the bat in. Where is my beautiful bat? He's hiding up here, guys. Hello, my friend. Let's put you into your home, shall we? Your new home's down here, dude. You're going to be the one that guards this ruby and you're going to go for the player if they come for your treasure. Right, now we need to check his sprite. His sprite layer is 15, so he's going to fly over the bricks. I'm fine with that. Okay, so now we're going to get the nav mesh, guys. I call it nav mesh. It's not a nav mesh in the sense that it's actually okay, so we're going to say if the player comes within your domain, you're going to go for them. So the moment they come up to that brick, you're going to go nibble them. So we're going to make this 8 high. Let's do 9, see how 9 looks. 9 is a very nice size. 9 is perfect. So what this is, guys, this is a Box Collider 2D, and how I've done the AI for my game, I've just got the one enemy that's essentially AI. You can't really say that the enemy slime are AI because they're just 2 enemies that are moving between points. Whereas the bat, when the way I've coded it is so that when the player enters that specific collider, the bat will chase towards the player. Which kind of functions similar to the Unreal Engine's nav mesh. It's like you put them down, you create the grid, and then it calculates the area that the AI can navigate. Whereas with mine, I'm just saying, look, this is the nav mesh. I keep calling it that. That's what it does. So what I need to do is I just need to test that the bat will stay there. I'm actually going to move him just across one. And I want to play it, and I just want to make sure that he stays in his little area. So, because when he should stay there. But when I first started properly building the level, he was up here and then he would appear by the wall. So I didn't know why he was doing that. There's nothing in the code to say go over there. So yeah, it's a bit odd. So let's just check that he does stay. I know why he's going up there. I know why he's going up there. I think it's because he's a parent of that box. He's going to the starting point. He's definitely going to the starting point. Watch where he stops. He's going a long distance. Oh my god. He's migrating. Right, he is going to go to the starting position of the box, the folder. Watch. Right, notice where he is. If I click the bat, I bet that is where that is. So it's there. Why is he going to that? What is this? What is he being attracted to? Global light. Okay, that's not a problem. What we'll do then is we are going to go into his code and script graph. Starting position. Okay. Set the starting position. That's why he's going to 0, 0 starting position. So I need to define his starting position. And if we just quickly go up there, if we go to where he flew, where he migrated to, if I click on that, I bet you the coordinates are going to be 0, 0. Yep, look, 0, 0. So that's fine. It's not a bug. All we need to do is just say this is where he lives. My beautiful little bat. And he reminds me of Zubat from Pokemon. He's so cool. I'm going to call him Batty. Right, so here is the starting position. You see his world location is here. We've got the X and the Y, so it's obviously not 0, 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to just copy those coordinates. And we are going to go into... It's interesting that in the code we get its position. Instead of position, let's just get local position. If I just test that, watch, she's going to fly off again. Watch. He's leaving. Right, if I plug that in, I bet that's going to fix it. Bro, why are you going up there? Let's watch his coordinates. Watch his coordinates up the top there. It's so funny seeing him fly away. Oh my god, where is he going? So those coordinates at the top right, you see that, guys? That is going to say 0, 0, 0. Close enough. Okay. Alright, so let's manually say I'm actually just going to put it in. And do that. So we're saying that's the starting position. Is he going to stay? Okay. Right, so he's gone across to there. I'll tell you what, if I just put if I do 0, 0, yeah, no, he moves up there, okay. Alright, let's change that back then. Right, you need to stay where you are, dude. If I've got the Y right, it's just Right, so he's... Y is that. Let's do 50. Let's try 45. Okay, let's try 65. I'm just going to play with these variables until he's in position. It's so funny. Let's try 50. I'm getting close. Alright, 255. If we go minus 30. Right, so he's going up, so it needs to be minus 32. Actually, minus 34. Okay, minus 33 then. Okay, and then in that case, the X needs to be 54. And he should stay where he is. And he does. And he's facing the player. So if I move over here, why is it doing that again? Right, so let's just check that nav mesh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's give this a go. Let's go full screen. So you're not going to see. Actually, no. If I do focused, you'll be able to see the nav mesh in action and how it works. And then if I just go full screen. Oh, he's coming for me. Look at him. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy with that, dudes. My little bat. My little AI bat. He's so cool. Oh my god, dude. He's more meant to be a nuisance than he is a threat. I might actually... I might make him do more damage. Bat. I'm going to make him do... It's 5% too much. How much does the slime do? Slime does 5. I'll make the bat do 3 because 3 is a magic number. And he's my magic bat and I like him. I like my little bat. I am so happy with this project. I am so happy with it. Look at the size of that. Right, the last thing we have to do, I've literally got everything in place apart from the last thing up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a actually, yeah, where's the 2x2? What I'm gonna do, if I move that one up there, copy that. um, So we've got dip. Okay, it needs to go there. And then we need a 4. And I think I had a 4 down here somewhere. So is that a 3 or a 4? That's a 3. I know I had a 4 somewhere. Oh, I've only got the 1. Okay. Actually, let me see what tile sets we've got. Grotto Dungeon, Grotto Escape. Just wondering if there's something cool that we could use in here for the that column's pretty cool. (16 by 64). If we were to use that column, we could have it kind of sticking up, and then the player goes to it, and then you've got the thing on the end. That would be really cool. Let's just see. I mean, that's... I mean, we've used those blocks a fair bit, so it might be cool if we like... I could use that one, couldn't I? We could use this one. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let's quickly do that. So we need to create a square. We need to get the rock block. Prefabs. The last item. Um, let's see how that looks, shall we? Okay. So now we can do a test run, see how long it takes us to complete it. That's the next challenge. Okay. Are we ready, guys? This is I'm just going to show you, for anyone that was interested, this entire area here is my level design. I can't really make that smaller. There we go. You see that, guys? Thanks for the spam view, Musk. Appreciate it. So this is my level design on graph paper. And you see that in comparison to what I've built? You can see every little bit is pretty much to spec. Very, very few alterations to the layout. Graph paper, if you're doing 2D, I did this for my 3D game in Unreal. I did a top-down sketch like this, and it still did the job perfectly. But for a 2D game, with the graph paper, it's pretty much to scale. Obviously, when I did this on paper, you know, you don't get a true feel for the player's size, and also with all of the variables and the mechanics that control movement, velocity, and all the rest of it. You can't, until you play the game and you get a feel for it and what's right, what feels good when you're playing it. You don't, like, you might need to fine tune it, you know, like, so for the graph paper version, you know, when I kind of did it to scale in Engine, I found certain areas were too tight. Things were too tight together, so I've given more room in that sense. So that is literally really cool seeing that side by side. I'm going to do a screenshot. I'll have to send this to a friend and say, look what I've done. So yeah, basically we're going to do a test run, and we're going to see how long it takes us to get to the end, because this game has to be, like I say, this is one of my university projects I've been doing, so the game has to be basically under 5 minutes, so I have to play the level and see if I can get to the end within that time. And then the next job, it's 2:48 in the morning where I am. I would like to make a start on actually decorating the level, which is the next exciting bit. It's basically, we've got everything in place, but we're then going to decorate it with a tile map, and we're going to paint it and make it look pretty and amazing. So you have to stay tuned for that, guys, because that's going to be great. So I just need to reset one variable. And that is basically, it's on the saved variables, which is the high score, the best time. Okay, so I'm going to, if I get my calculator up, so if we say 3 minutes, that's 180, so add 60, so if I say 240, no, what's 5 times 60? 300. Right, 1 sec, I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to close the project, and then I'm going to open it again. And I'm hoping that save variable is going to be what it was that I set. And then we're going to see if we can beat that time. Bro. What? Don't do that to me. Don't scare me like that. What the hell? Jesus. Right, where's my visual script? You bastard. It's done it there. Okay, right, that's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll just remove that, and it was 300. So if I remove the best time, we're going to create a new one called best time Float. 300. Save. Come out of that. Right. Here we go, guys. We're going to go from the top. We are going to go from the very top. We're going to test how long it takes us to do this. Oh, I didn't know, dude. To be honest, I haven't really played many Steam games at the moment. I'll check my invites. Hold on. Why was that not playing? Oh no. Free aspect, no. 16.9. There we go. Sorry, so closing the project, it just muffed it up a little bit. I don't know why it did that. Oh, we're in the main menu. Right, play maximized. Are you ready, guys? Let's do it. Speed run. From the developer. Oh shit! Oh no! No! I got caught by my own trap! I got caught by my own trap. I did set the featherfall to, oh my god. I barely made that. Come on, dude, get up there. Oh, you bastard. That was working fine when I set those up. Why has it been a bastard? Did it, guys. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? 3 minutes 16. That's under 5 minutes. That's doable. Definitely under 5 minutes. Okay. So I need one last thing I need to do, other than deco the level, is to add score. Yeah, I think that's to do with my wall jump mechanic. It's honestly, it's a very, very complex bit of code. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't want to. Like, if I just try that again. Oh, hold on. Oh no! Oh, I've just messed that up. Okay, what I think I need to do then, it works good. It works well. One thing I need to just change is the featherfall duration, because that's definitely... where is it? Why did I set that to 30? It should be 15. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've just seen your comments, dude. A bigger jump and a shorter hop, so the gravity. I think you're on about the gravity, aren't you? I mean, it feels good when I'm playing it. There's a bloody issue. A couple other people that are doing a similar project have the same issue, where sometimes you have like an invisible pixel. Oh, pro skills. Do you see that? Right, so we need to lower that ever so slightly. Okay, that's fine. So Featherfall time's been reset. Let's just make that a bit bigger. Okay, so the character basically can't reach that one, so what we'll do is we'll just nudge it down a tad. Just so it's about there. Ooh, are they going to be able to make that one? I'm going to leave it as it is, dude. I've spent a lot of hours on this. A lot of hours. I have 2 other games to make. The wall mechanic took me 6, 8 or 9 hours to do. It's extremely complicated. And I don't want to change it. This isn't going to be a commercial game. This is a uni project. And I'm very happy with what I've done. I know there's 1 or 2 things that aren't flawless, but this is my first Unity project. And I'm happy with it as it is. I know there's like the jump thing, but you know, it's, yeah, I'm happy with it. I don't want to go messing with the jumping variables, all the movement variables, because they're all set, and every other jump in the game works well. The timing, all of the mechanics in that sense, they kind of work pretty well together. The fireballs do knockback. Oh! Right, so I've shifted those down. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that one. Yes! Okay, that slight adjustment is perfect. That one is a little bit. Let's just test that again. Oh, dude. I am very happy with that. Super, super happy with that. Okay, the last thing to do then, so just one more recap. I mean, what a level. Side by side comparison again, just for those that might be interested. So cool. So cool seeing that. Right, so there's the very last two things I need to do. Yeah, like I say, dude, I've made 2 games last trimester. I made a 3D first-person survival game in Unreal, and then I made a dungeon gauntlet trap running thing. And this is my 3rd game I've made, which is Unity, and it's a 2D platformer. The thing is, the character controller is super complex, and I'm not even joking. If I just show you the code, I'm just going to show you how complex it is. Right? Now, you see this yellow section, this section here. These 2 yellow blocks and the dark blue ones, as well as these 2 blue ones, they all handle the player movement. It's extremely complex. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I'm not messing with it. It works. Like, I'm a perfectionist, and it's just like, you know, I'm not meant to make a flawless, bugless game. Like, I'm meant to do my best to remove and fix all bugs. And I have got a document where I've kept track of every bug that's been fixed, and there's been a lot. So I'm very happy with what I've done. I know there's 1 or 2 things that could be fine-tuned, but the stage it's at, what it has to offer, the experience, how it flows, the hops between the different areas, there's lots of there to do. There's like the wall jump mechanic, there's the featherfall power up, there's hidden areas, a lava hazard that gives burn damage, you got the magic trap, you got the pitfall, you got the bounce from the slimes, moving traps, moving platforms, collapsible platforms, AI bat, checkpoints, lever puzzle. Like, there is so much in there. I'm really happy with it as it is. I don't want to change anything. I know in the future, if I learn even more with Unity, you know, I could always revisit this and fine tune it, but I've put so many hours into this project. I don't want to do any more. It's not that I don't want to, it's just everything works as it does. There's certain things that could do with fine tuning, but I just don't want to mess around with the variables again. I've like you saw me adjust the moving platforms there, and it does work. It's like a kind of precision jump, but it does work. What I might do, I might just lower that one. If I just lower it down a smidgen. There we go. Let me just quickly test that area one more time. Oh my god. Perfect. Excellent. God, yeah, go for it, dude. What's the question? Okay. Right. You know what the time is? It's time we decorate this level with some cool stuff. I need... what's the time? It's 3:13. I think I'm going to keep going. I want to decorate the level with what I intended. I haven't had any failed project. I'm studying video game design at university, and all of the projects I've had so far are just you get given a brief and then you make the game according to the brief. So I haven't failed any. Like I've made the games, I've got really good scores. So you know, like good grade for my games. Like as in top grades. So yeah, none of them have been failed. You know, there's areas that have taken a while to fix if there's been any bugs, but you know, it's you know, when you're making a game, you know in your head what features you want, what mechanics you want, and then when you try to implement them, you know, they might not work exactly how you intended, and then it's a matter of looking at the code and trying to figure out, okay, what can I do here to fix it? What's the problem? There's a lot of solution and problem solving, especially with the coding. But yeah, in short, I don't think I have had a failed project. So, I mean, all of my live streams have covered all of the games I've made so far. Like, if you go to my YouTube page, I've got a link in a panel below. I've got 2 playlists, one for Unity, one for Unreal. And if you go to the Unreal playlist, you will see all of the game dev streams for that engine. And you can see... You can just flip through them. They'll be long videos, but you can flip through them to see what I was building. But yeah, none of them have been failed. I hope that answers your question. Sorry, that was a really long-winded answer. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope my answer helped you in some way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, guys, or should I say the last thing, there's one thing I want to do that I might do off stream, and if I just show you, it's basically the HUD. There's 2 tiny sections, so you'll notice at the bottom I've got the health bar, but then I've got the score on the right and I've got the time in the middle. What I wanted to do was I wanted to put them like inside a tiny panel. That I will probably do off stream. I probably won't stream that because you know, you've seen the entire process so far. But yeah, that's just like a fine tuning thing. So that will get done, and then we're gonna make a start on the decorating the scene. So at the moment, I just have that one. So if I turn that off, you see that, guys? There's nothing there. We have oh god, we've got loads of stuff. Got absolutely loads of goodies here. Loads and loads of props and stuff. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so fun! Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Right, let me go make a coffee. Bear with me, dude. Oh, dude, I don't think I've got enough milk for my cereal in the morning. That's not good. Oh, I see. Do you do the hard coding or do you do visual scripting like I've been doing? Oh, what am I doing there? Oh, nice, cool. So you've basically, by the sounds of it, you've got a load of projects that you haven't finished, or you coin them with the term like failed projects. I'm guessing that's why you're asking me about if I had any failed projects. But yeah, there's a lot of time that goes into them. Like I haven't done it yet, but if you went to my YouTube channel and counted the hours across the videos, it's a job I want to do. Just to see, out of curiosity, you can see how many hours each project has taken. But it's all about sticking with it, dude. Like, have an idea and then make that idea come to life, you know? Just take your time and fix the bugs, and, you know, it's a lot of fun. BPVs, what's that? Is that Blueprint Visual Script? I'm guessing. Right, so what I need to do at the moment, I have that entire map. So what I'm going to do, don't quite know what these black things are. I think I want to stick with the one palette. I think I'm going to stick with the one palette here, guys. Okay, so you start a project, you learn something, and then ditch it, move on to the next one. My advice would be to sit down, pen and paper, come up with a game idea that you want. Start simple, not a complicated game, you know, and then once you've got that done, move on to something a bit more advanced. Like this game I've done here is a 2D platformer. My first game was a first-person survival, well, exploration thing more than survival, and then the other one was a dungeon gauntlet runner. I'm making a group game which is basically a modern take on Space Invaders, and then I've got my third game to make, which is a idle clicker, and that's going to be fun. Oh right, oh that's not good, dude. Like I say, just stick at it. You know, you can do it. It's just time, really. Is there a way that I can delete all of that? Oh, we did. I'm getting a bit nervous doing that. It's making me nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oops. I am just gonna save the project quickly because it's making me nervous. Give me 1 sec. Last time I tried zipping this, I got a blue screen. I've just realised the clocks have gone forward 1 hour. I did think to myself, how is it 2 in the morning? Like, I forgot the times went forward 1 hour. Has your clocks gone forward 1 hour as well?